Welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. We're playing Kaiser Jacob the Crusader, who just went on his own little private crusade, smashing France into two pieces, Valencia and France, and also conquering some of the territories on the border region to slowly make the map a little bit more clean. So with him, we're in a non-aggression pact because he's married to my sister or something. The Valencians here, the sure claim on Schwyz, but right now we're not in a position to declare war. Understood. Oh, my wife is pregnant again. Maybe we'll get a second son, that would be nice. The Pomeranians here, they're also dealing with a few invasions, defending against Magdeburg, excommunication wars. Novgorod wants to marry a courtier of mine. Sure. Novgorod. You are under the Sultanate of Perm. Understood. Right. Yeah, we're not looking at these areas too much. Let's see how she's doing. Not so well, truth be told. She's just not a good ruler as such, like in the sense of conquesting. She's just not going to be that good at it. With the Poles we are good because he's married to my sister. Now we could still declare war. Does not seem that it actually makes any difference, but we don't necessarily want to. Like, what I would love to have is the title of this king, but for that we need to have one more territory, I think was the last time I looked at it. So maybe we'll keep that in the back of our head. Oh. Sorry. The Just of Africa. The Kingdom of Africa. So, yeah. That's interesting. Now he's not yet actually in any thing against us. So that's our chance maybe, just to quickly strike here. Yes, and that makes sense. And he's also excommunicated, as so often these idiots are. So my vassal troops here, like, how are they looking? It's fine, it's fine. They're not that upset, the vassals. The vassals are fine. In that case, let's get the vassals to go down here. Okay, somebody converted here to the faith. Okay, good. We actually want to also proselytize here in our heartlands. Okay, does Africa even have troops? Yes. But I think they are already in a conflict, maybe, no? So my second son, Wiegerich, after grandfather Konrad, I think is a better name. I think they will maybe come around this area of the Alps. Could be. Okay, let's try to see that we can maybe improve something else. We can. Yes, indeed, there are 1,700 troops. They will be easy pickings. it will be here. Okay, we have too few troops up here to siege that, so let's raise a bit of more vassal troops, so that's fine. Yeah, attack them before they can join the defensive pact. It's a little bit gamey, but I think the whole concept of this defensive pact is a little bit crazy also. Like, I think they would, maybe people would like ally themselves to Poland and France for protection. That's true. Like maybe these small like mountainous areas here, the borderlands, they would ally themselves with one of us, like to be under their protection, but that everybody bonds together. It's a little bit crazy. Somebody, the Volgas, yeah, sure. If somebody wants to kill you, expose it, I find. Father, father, calls Jacob, pulling my arm, pleading to play with him in his latest toy. Yes, I'm in the middle of work. What is he getting? He's getting a little bit of intrigue. Okay. Not the way I want my son to turn out, but that's just children so far. I'm sure he will become a great ruler after all. Special tithe again. Very excellent. We have more than enough money. The Würzburg University, we actually did not look at that. Take a look at this. I thought I was getting a complete one. I thought I would get a complete one. I just got like half of one after 26 years. No way. No way. I guess this is really like just a money sink, right? Okay, build me a tavern at least, that I can drink my sorrows away about this thing. And also build the next one. After years of careful planning, he has raised an large army of exiles. Good luck. So how much does that construction work cost us? Probably quite a bit. Is that really the yearly cost? Okay, that's not too bad. That's like 5 a month or something. Hardly a money sink, to be honest. Just like initial cost is high, but the actual running cost is not so high. Oh my god, my marshal improved significantly, and he's already a very good marshal. Arranging marriage with Byzantine. Okay, sure. Okay, even my vassals here are already taking care of my war here. Like the Dauphine army is getting rid of these invaders themselves. Very nice, very nice. That's why I like strong vassals. Like not too strong so that they are a problem for me. But if I have these king vassals, I really like it because they're capable themselves to do stuff and also perhaps to expand. Right now, the big players, France and Poland, are kind of limiting that. I'm really surprised that they have not taken the opportunity to pick from Pomerania, because that should be like half of my vassals are more strong than they are and could probably easily take them. I'm not sure why they're a little bit reluctant on that. There's no reason to be. They're very weak. Just go for it, man. Another keep, please. I'm a little bit upset about this thing. Like that's a bit nonsense, right? 2%. How much does it take? How much does that take? Like seriously, like how long does that take? 22 years? Are you kidding me? The next stage takes 22 years? And each of them takes 22 years. No way. It's not gonna be. We're not gonna build a university for 80 years. I mean, this is Germany, but still. For Christ's sake, oversee the construction. Local build time modifier halved. Alright. let's send here the Egyptians. Like, they built the pyramids. They know their stuff. Like 2.5%. 2.5% done. And can I see how long it will still take? Okay, it doesn't say, but I mean, I feel like, yeah, let the Egyptian guy look at this. Let them put a few stones. Let them show us a few tricks here. I am not lustful, gluttonous, slothful, greedy, envious, proud, or wrath. I am, and I will always be, free from sin. I proclaim my lack of sin publicly, and that the mayor will be a little bit upset, why ever that is, because maybe he's a little bit envious. Or I thank the Lord in private. I think we're gonna thank the Lord in private. I think we're not that public person. Yeah. An architect has brought before your court, promising the construction of a new castle in Aschaffenburg. Yeah, we've been thinking about that ourselves. Just that we couldn't manage it so far, so... But yeah, build the castle. It's a little bit cheaper than if we build it ourselves, I think. Kuno, our next son. Okay. That does take up this slot, right? Build a new holding. Apparently not. Then let's see where it actually builds that castle, to be honest. Or does it create a new slot? I mean, we could also build our castle here, why not? Let's build a new castle. There are no longer any suitable locations. Ah! It has been abandoned. Okay, that was stupid for me. That was stupid of me. That was my doing, yeah. That I tried to game it. And I paid 600 instead of the 400, and I only got 350 back. Yeah, I can see that was stupid. He wants to learn to whistle, my courtier. It's easy. You can do it. Gain timid. It's fine. Okay, we will try to get those guys here under pressure. Yeah, let's let them fear, let them get scared a bit. We surrender. Yeah. Brandenburg. Yeah. Perfect. That's nice. That's very nice. So Brandenburg here, the Lollard heresy, I would say you're gonna have to give that up. You're not willing to change, right? Yeah, this is the... He's not under this guy. I would anyway like to have him under that guy, so... Yeah, let's revoke the title. Oh, this is the former Saxon guy. Yeah. You're no longer my liege lord. Alright, have a little bit of a conflict. So that only affects him, right? There's no like random stuff going on anywhere else in the world. Nope, the Egyptians are peaceful. Everybody else, it's just the Saxons. It's always just the Saxons. I mean, Brandenburg we can easily siege because we already sieged it just a second ago. But there's a few German revolt troops here, 7,000 of them. We will raise our personal army here. And some small vassal armies here in the neighborhood if you can. And they will take care of that. And you will come up from there. And then we're finally cleaning up this Saxon mess. Let's get some good commanders here in charge, and then that should be an easy pickings. Well, we can, since we're kind of going there, like just send some more troops just in case, but let's hope we don't need them. Alright, we're influencing somebody. Are you specifically influencing somebody? No, just in general. Perfect. I devote myself to the service of the church, eradicating her enemies. I have not yet fallen to any mortal sins. Okay, he's a little bit prideful, right? He's a little bit full of himself. I mean, he's right. That's true. Maybe Frida inspired us for that, but still, it's a little bit prideful. Okay, yeah, good thing we sent maybe a few more troops here. Okay, we're pursuing them back. Okay, here in Babenberg, the next forced fight here is happening. There should be no problem. You're giving up. A white piece. Yeah, that's a good joke. That is a good joke. White piece is insulting at this point. Like, we're not tolerating any lollards here. That is not gonna be the way. You have, like, as a lollard, you have a chance. Like, I'm being very generous, and I'm giving you a chance to convert. If you are so idiotic to become a lollard in my country, then at least you have a chance to convert back to Catholicism. But if you then still, after I told you have that's your last chance, still insist on staying a lollard, then so help you God. Oh, whoa. Why are we hostile to the Poles? Or to some of the Poles? He's attacking the German revolt. Ah ha ha ha. Okay, so the Poles, they decided to take a piece of that revolting country. Okay, we have enough troops, I think, to easily get them. That should not be a problem. They also will be... We will not be at war with them for long, because we are definitely going to conclude that war in just a second. But that's insulting of them. I think that should invalidate the Polish war. Yeah, we're not at war with the Poles. But for this insolence, and because anyway you don't have any heirs, basically we will strip you of all titles. Duchy of Turmgau. He has so many duchies. He was like a mini king, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, only the Lollard vassals care about your nonsense here. And then we will find a way to give that land away. So here there are even more Lollards here than I thought. They've been hiding in our midst all this time under the protection of the Saxons. Disgusting. I feel like Charlemagne going through here to the Saxons to convert them to Christianity again. So these are territories that are held by them as well. So how do I filter over that? Like, it's, again, I did that before. Not my religion. Search my vassals. Okay. And then ruler, yes. Then by rank, Lübeck. Probably some of these lower ones here also of mine, but that's more now. That's fine. Okay, so we have to give out some territories for sure. So the territories here of Mecklenburg, this area, I would like to give it to her because she is very well at this job, and she probably has some desires for that, right? Scandalous counselor. Okay. No. So you take Mecklenburg. Enjoy. You should love me. Yes. Then we have here these territories of this area, so we can definitely give you that. Duchy of Holland, yes. Then we have here Lüneburg and these areas here of Agria. There's already somebody who owns Agria. Bishop of Agria. He owns that. He has the Patriotic Archbishopric. Well, then it makes sense that we give you that's really quite annoying to do it like that. Because they're called not so. This is called the Tecklenburg. This is called the Oldenburg. Oldenburg and Tecklenburg. No, I think they're not that. They're not called like that. Lüneburg, Braunschweig, Brandenburg, Bamberg, Thurngau, blah blah blah. Seriously, like how is this so hard? So this is Osnabrück. The county is called Osnabrück, and this is called Oldenburg. How? Maybe I can just give it to him, but that would be weird. So they are sorted by alphabet, but I already see that there's no O. So, not sure. Can I, for example, give to him the main title? The Oldenburg title. Somehow no. Let me just tick the game for a second. Okay, let's figure out Brandenburg then first. So Brandenburg here, these two areas, considering that the Lausitz is also in her territory, I would guess that that would make total sense to give her the Duchy of Brandenburg. Then she has like a nice kind of like Prussian area territory. I intended it like that. This here is independent Prussia. Interesting that I gave that to an independent person, not to her. Maybe they split. Did they? Let's figure out. The Barcelona. And this one is Polish dynasty. Okay. Maybe not. So of course it could be that we give it to some of our sons. Of course our sons are a little bit young still. They're also not married yet. I don't feel like super happy with giving it to them yet. So Braunschweig, Lüneburg area. So this is the core Saxon area. There's no vassals at all here. This is a completely free area. Maybe I will give it to my son. So the Duchess of Navarra. Let's take a look at her in the French Empire here. That looks pretty decent, honestly. Like, why not? Let's get him set up with that he has something to look forward to. When he's a bit older, he can play with her. The King of Pomerania can be usurped. Oh my god, that's a big moment as well. And we will give my son Jacob here the Duchy of Saxony. he will be the Duke of Saxony. Very powerful duke. He will have to subdivide his things here, unfortunately, because he's a bit too young to rule them. But that's fine. And here we can usurp the kingdom of Pomerania from this weak person, who will now be just the Duke of Meissen going forward, and some of these areas here. Well, he even became only a small count here. And Rügen became independent. And we will make her the king of Pomerania, including all lower titles. Yes. Can I transfer her the vassalage of Prussia? Yes. And that's what I want to do as well. Make her even stronger. Very good, very good. Then next we got Oldenburg somehow taken care of. No, they're not. Oh, that's what the problem was. I'm such an idiot. I don't own them. I don't own Oldenburg. I just own this duchy. Not even. He owns the duchy. How did I even get the idea that I own this? This is obviously not me. Alright. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alright, we're still constructing stuff here. Let's build up the keep here in the Hammelburg. Takes really multiple generations to build up these castles. And soon we can hold another one. And yeah, all of these castles are in my main domain. So we will figure out like a way to hold. Actually, I think the way to hold more domain is to just increase the law for it. To just go to medium centralization, which we have good support for, so let's do it. So medium centralization, that did not somehow give us another slot, which is what I thought it would be. Huh. Oh well. We become depressed. Another day at court, another endless procession of matters, and you are required to pass judgment on. As yet another peasant drones on about his sickly pigs, and the neighbor he believes poisoned them, you feel a profound emptiness. This isn't the life you imagined. Become depressed. So let's just, for pro forma, look at this guy. He wants to become a vassal, then let him be a vassal. That would be amazing. So Duke of Meissen. How about you? Oh my god, he would also become a vassal. That is amazing. See, this is what I meant. Like, they would become part of like a... You would also become a vassal. Now don't tell me you would be an upstart. Oh, little boy. Okay, he doesn't like me. The little boy doesn't like me. Let's send an emissary here. This is beautiful, right? This is absolutely beautiful. I love it so much. This should be part of the Lausitz, which is part of... Well, it should be part of her domain. It's currently held by the Duke of the Lausitz here. Who is the Duke of the Lausitz? Ah, you. Yeah. Transfer vassalage, we can not, because she owns the Lausitz. We own this, no. This owns by that guy. Okay. This guy is Meissen. That would be Kingdom of Pomerania. Do we want to give her all of that power here? I don't see why not. She's not that good at things because she's not so good at military stuff, but transfer vassalage of the Lausitz man, and also transfer vassalage of the Meissen area. Goes a little bit too far down here into the Bavarian stuff. I would I'd prefer if it didn't, but hey, there we go. So now this area also should go to her. She will be extremely happy to hear that we're also transferring Rügen to her. And maybe she wants to conquer this guy. He was a descendant of ours, so don't see why he wouldn't want to become part of the realm. But let's try to convince him. But yeah, this is amazing that Pomerania just was disintegrated and integrated into larger Germany. So there was some internal political struggles certainly for hundreds of years. We were always friends and enemies at times, but overall, this threat 100%. What does that mean, even? If I let the game running, are we gonna get disintegrated? Okay, he's talking to the little boy about us. And now he wants to become a vassal. And he sees the future also in our territory. And I will transfer him under your care. 100% threat. Oh boy. Oh boy. But that's gonna be a story for another time. See you next time. Bye bye.